Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What up, TSP family? Hope you're having a dope day and thanks for tuning in. This is the Sneaker Podcast, Season 9, Episode 20. Should have been 23 or something. I don't know. My name is Chris Chu, and on lead vocals is the crew. What is up, Maya?
What up?
What up? And what is up, Sean Collard?
Hey now! Oh
Hey
my
now.
God! It has been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were joking before the podcast, me and Sean, about like he took some time off to learn how to become a better sneakerhead.
Well, yes, and
Progress.
the real reason is I had a gambling problem, and you guys forced me to stay away. It was a quiet suspension.
Right. That's right. Betting on himself during the podcast. Oh, that's a no.
Yes.
Never bet on myself. Never.
Right.
Lesson learned. But I'm back for now.
Yeah, that's nice. It's nice. Whenever you're on screen or in the ears, I think the people appreciate.
Oh, I appreciate that. And can I just give a shout out to everybody who reached out when they realized, hey, where's that old guy that's not on the podcast anymore? A lot of people reached out and said some very nice things. So thank you guys for reaching out to me and giving my well wishes and all that stuff. So it's nice to be heard again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
It's
it's
nice
any
to have you.
consolation, I tried to sound very old while you were not on air.
We're only like a couple of years apart, but for some reason I feel a lot older than you.
Oh
I
my
try
goodness.
to slow down my speech a bit.
That's it. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ask more questions. What'd you guys say? Turn up? What are you
That's right.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes. WTF, am I right?
Right. Work the floor. That's what you dance
That's
battles. Right. All right.
Yes.
As always, the Sneaker Podcast is brought to you by your favorite organic sneaker cleaner, Sneaker Logic. You can find him on Instagram at sneakerlogic_official. You can use our coupon code TSP15, get 15% off your order. There it is. Sneaker wipes. Full of-
Is this still being published on YouTube's?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
Yeah. Also, we're glad to know that while you were not on, you did support by not paying attention on whether we were still on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. No,
Thanks.
no.
Yeah.
No. When I break, I break.
You
Like, I'm out of
hard
here.
stop.
That's right.
Well, let's get on with the podcast with what we are planning on wearing tomorrow. Brought to you by your good friends over at Quality. Find them on Instagram at Quality, KUWALLATEE. You can use our coupon code SPOD20, get 20% off your order. Great summer stuff. All the linens, all the like the wavy like shirt, not wavy, airy, button ups.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Maya, you want to kick it off?
Yeah, sure. Since, we're on the topic of green, I will be wearing my cropped rugby shirt and my cargo skirt in beige,
Yeah.
some white crew socks, and my Air Max 1s, heavy concepts.
Oh, heavy concepts. Very
Very
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
that's a good one.
And I will let the people know that if you're not watching on YouTube, I'm wearing a Celtics T-shirt in honor of Chris
Yeah.
Chris Chu
Yeah.
for their publicly now. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
the Celtics
you.
winning the
Thank you.
championship. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, we had a
as-
full celebration.
I'm sure you did. Again, I broke. I was broke.
You were broke.
I was broken. I'm a broken man.
I will assure you that 10 minutes before we started recording, I was on YouTube on my big TV just watching other people talk about the Celtics. So it's an ongoing thing for me. Okay. Yeah. So
soak it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, listen. The last quality haul I got was all like jeans, hoodies. There weren't a lot of shorts involved. I do wear in heavy rotation. I have a pair of camo cargo shorts from Quality that I wear heavy, but I don't know that they're around anymore on the website. but I've been wearing those heavy. It's to the point where I'm gonna have to re-up on some cargo shorts because these are faded AF, as the kids say.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, look at this.
Yeah. See, I'm back. I'm back. So yeah, I wear the cargo shorts heavy, and then you know what? A t-shirt's a t-shirt. I have some crew necks from Quality that I always wear. The scoop, are they called
Scoop tea.
scoop
Yeah,
tees?
yeah, yeah.
Scoop
Yeah,
tees?
those are
I've
nice.
forgotten my lingo, man. I always rock Quality. I just can't remember the names of everything. And yeah, so and then shoe wise, I'm probably gonna go with I've been busting out a lot busting out. Now it's 1988 again on.
Right.
But
Busted.
I goes with what I'm gonna wear because I've been wearing a lot my reimagined threes, Air Jordan 3 reimagined white cements.
Hmm.
It's a goodie.
Great summer shoe.
Yeah.
Still very clean. So I actually I leave them out, which is a rarity for me. I don't leave shoes like that out usually. So I'll leave those
Oh,
not at the front door, but adjacent
Just
to the front door.
yeah, yeah. Just
Yeah.
not in the box. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. How many pairs you have of those?
Just one. Just the
Just
one.
one.
Yeah.
Bold, bold.
wow.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying
You're right.
sometimes you're not gonna wear it unless you
I
know
have a
you have
set
a
double.
backup.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. But
Um,
had to wear
You're a
these.
changed man.
Yes. Exactly.
so freeing. Um, yeah, I do plan on wearing some quality swim trunks. There's I think it's an aqua that what they called it is like a teal colorway. So
Yeah.
that I'm gonna wear like a nice white t-shirt, and I'm gonna wear on feet. It's gonna be bum Air Jordan 1 Nigel Sylvester.
Oh.
So we've been talking about how, Jordan 1, the high versions
Yeah.
is not really
Hmm.
so in anymore,
Hmm.
but I've been feeling like, you know what? Why is it not in anymore? I used to love rocking them. So
I feel you.
I don't know if it's the Sean, did you hear that black crew socks are not so in anymore? White crew socks, very good.
They were
Black crew
in.
socks,
Black crew socks were in at one point.
yeah. What kind of socks do you wear when you wear your Jordans in the
I
summer?
wear crew socks,
Crew
but
socks,
yeah,
right?
but
But
no,
what
Right.
color?
I don't know that I've worn black crew socks though.
I think maybe you just kept white all this time.
I guess so.
Yeah.
But you're
Sean's
Yeah.
tall.
always
You're
cool.
tall too. Like the crew sock
Yeah.
is not that like a crew sock for you looks like
I
near
wear
no
a crew,
show.
but I wear a crew sock, but I always push it down too. So
Right.
I make it
Right.
look
Oh, so
bunchy.
you
I make it look
uh
bunchy. I
yeah,
can't do the
yeah.
I
You
can't do the
never
tight
pulled a
pull.
yeah,
I
never
can't do
pulled a
that.
sock
Not
all the way
and
up.
not that you're short, Maya, but Sean is very tall.
Freakishly
Hmm.
tall.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
he has more leg real estate to handle the crew sock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
While for me, the crew sock takes up a lot of my bottom leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
It
takes
just
up the
makes me look
calves.
shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
ironically though, like I said, I push mine down. I do have a lot of real estate there, but I push it down to make it look like it's not a crew sock. It's just
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
bunched up leg warmer.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I bunch up my crew sock as well. Like it's
Yeah.
also I also push it down and
Hmm.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of crew sock talk.
Crew
Uh,
sock talk.
right. So yeah, I've been trying to wear my Jordan 1s a bit more. The highs
Yeah.
during the
Yeah.
summer with shorts. And yeah,
It's
fine.
funny because I made a post about that today. I'm not even knowing that you've been talking about that, and it is weird to think that the Jordan 1
It's
high
not in.
is
Right.
not in right anymore. How did that happen?
So
I don't know.
like Alvin and Calby really enjoy the low Jordan 1
Yeah,
low.
me too.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Right. I
but
know.
I
Yeah,
think
you have a
even
few pairs. Yeah.
I do, but even those are sitting. Like the 85
Mm.
cut lows those are
Oh
also
wow.
sitting. So it's like you can find the lows, 85 cut lows on StockX for below retail,
Right. Oh
which is
shit.
Wow.
Okay.
crazy to think about.
Do you wear more Air Max type stuff?
Hmm. Not really. I haven't been wearing. I know it's Huarache season, but I haven't.
Uh-huh.
I wear Huaraches when I go for walks and stuff with my wife. But I haven't been wearing a lot of Huaraches, and can't think what have I been wearing. Mostly, I think mostly. I'm looking around my house. What I have here, mostly the like Alpha Force and Jordan 4s and Jordan
Right.
3s.
Like mids.
Mids, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Maya,
But a high, no, I don't wear highs anymore. It's true.
like a Jordan
Yeah.
Low versus like
I
an Air Max, or like you're more
yeah,
like the
no.
Puma, the Sauconys and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, as you know, I've been wearing my Sauconys a lot and
Yeah.
different brands, but I do love my my Jordan 1 lows, specifically like my Travis, my olive Travis.
Oh yeah,
Those
that's
are
a.
almost every day for me.
I
Those are
think
by
I'd
the door.
be really into those too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, yeah. So I've been trying to wear like Jordan ones a bit more because like
Nice.
when I think about the shoe, I'm like, God, it's a nice shoe.
Yeah.
Like a Jordan 1 black toe,
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
Even like a Jordan 1 um chameleon.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Ah, I see a picture of it. Oh, that's a nice shoe. But then I don't wear it. I'm like, oh, let me try to wear them. Like,
Yeah, no. Over the week, I was, because we talked about it last episode, and I actually wanted to like change my sneaker wall and kind of get rid of all my Jordan 1s because they're just there on display, but they're not in the rotation.
hmm
And I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I was gonna, take out all my threes instead and my fours and whatever else
hmm
I wear more often. But I just left my ones
Do you
and I'm
think
like,
it's
maybe this will
so it's a
allow me to
shelf
wear
that you
them.
have. I think it's the one that we see behind you,
Yeah,
right? So you
exactly.
have
For
like
those on the
maybe
YouTube.
12 spots there and they're all
Hmm.
Jordan 1s or half?
Yeah. And then my
Is
Air
it
Force
because
Ones.
yeah, it makes more sense to have them all like, a nice
It just looks
display
better.
versus yeah.
It looks better having all the Jordan ones and then all the threes, all the Air
Mm.
Force
Right,
ones.
right, right. On
But
the yeah, go.
sorry? I was gonna say, but they don't get any use. Like what the shoes that I do wear, I go in my boxes, I take them out, and then I put them back in my box, like my
Yeah.
off noir fours or
Yeah.
So
But I think it's maybe this a display wall. Maybe.
yeah, it's
Figure
definitely a
that out.
display wall, but I think it has to be a more practical wall soon.
Yeah, okay.
Because then the boxes just, it gets crazy. It gets really messy having to grab boxes from behind. Like, you know what? Yeah, I want to wear my Amamaniach threes today. And they're like underneath a box.
Yeah.
So I think I might have to start displaying them soon for the
Okay.
summer, at least.
We did get a few messages from audience members that sent us pictures
Yeah.
of their shoe setup. Very cool.
Yes.
Some very
Hmm.
nice setups and like some very nice I
Sneaker
don't know if
rooms.
rooms or closets that they
Yeah.
look like
Nice.
rooms that are like it's like oh
It's
wow.
crazy. Dedicated sneaker rooms. There are some good,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like shoebox cases and then
Hmm.
like even like hats displayed.
Hmm.
Yeah, very
Nice.
cool.
Very nice.
If other audience members want to send some over, it's always cool to see.
Yeah.
Sean, if you had like a display wall, what do
Mhm.
you think you would put on it? Not the rotation wall, but more like a
Mm.
display wall that you would just leave up there all the time.
Yeah, I mean, definitely my Virgil Abloh
Oh
twos.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
the sign twos.
The
Yeah,
signed.
yes, the sign twos. Uh, I would definitely put the Chicago twos up there, the sample pair I got. Recently got the Converse weapon in the sorry Chris, but the Lakers colorway from the Magic.
Okay.
Those I don't care.
Those are nice.
Those were sent to me as well. So
Oh, nice.
that was my first real sneaker obsession right before the twos. So I
Hmm.
would put those up there to represent my Converse side of me.
Mm,
Yeah.
Uh, I'm not sure. I guess maybe the threes, like the white cement threes. I don't know.
yeah,
It's yeah, but definitely
Those are,
the off-white twos and the Chicago twos are up there for
yeah,
sure. And
yeah.
then I would pick and choose some few other ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I like that. Yeah, makes sense. Your picks make
Yeah.
sense. Real quick, it was Andy on Instagram that sent us a message. Syllable Design Co. He showed us like his like desk and like the sneakers and everything, and then he tells us that he
Hmm.
displays about 10 pairs, sometimes rotation, but more often the pairs that he wants to look at, right? And then he also catalogs them in a photo album with stock pics and like for lifestyle and everything.
Hmm.
Like an album, like a catalog, so he knows, and then he picks his shoes from there to what to wear. So that's cool. Shout out to
Nice.
Andy.
It's
Shout
crazy.
out to Biggie S'mores as well. He
Hmm.
sent us a picture of his shoe. His shoe is nice, man. Very nice.
With
Yeah, that was the one with that like it looked like
Yeah, it's
maybe an
like in the
attic. I don't
attic.
know. It looks like
I
an
think it's
attic,
in the
but
attic,
like a
but that's
done up attic. Yeah, yeah,
yo,
super nice.
trust me, it was nice.
It's cool. Um, yeah. All right, cool. Uh, where are we at? We are at, oh, I think the favorite part of the
Oh,
podcast, the new shit, new shit,
New
oh, new
shit.
shit, new shit.
new shit, new shit.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Uh,
I know. I've heard
because
that. I've heard.
yeah. Do you have anything? Anyone? Maya?
I
I
got
mean,
something in the mail today. I got
Go
a
oh,
for it.
good,
surprise
nice,
package
go,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
mail. I got a surprise package in the mail from Puma.
Oh,
I
nice.
got the Puma Speed Cat. They're so nice. I've been
Right.
seeing them all over the internet. They have
Hmm.
like the Puma cat logo in the front. I love it. And there's like premium leather and soft suede. It's beautiful.
So this is the
Very
And
nice.
this colorway is actually like available exclusively at Essence, Sneaker Box,
essence.
and Kith.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
those three spots. So I thought maybe like, they would be at a Foot Locker or whatever, but they're not.
Uh-huh. So
So I'm like, oh, this is
this is the
nice.
pair that someone posted something on Instagram about like
During Paris Fashion Week, right?
Paris Fashion Week. A lot of people are wearing this pair. And
The black
then
pair.
I think we were like, someone was like, well, it must be like an event
It has
that
to
kind
be.
of
It had to be some
pushed the
kind of
Puma
event.
cat.
Yeah. Because everybody in the street had the
Yeah.
black pair on. Like
Yeah.
everybody. It was like
It's a
a
coordinated
yeah.
presentation of the shoe, right?
Yeah. But yeah, no, I
Oh,
love these.
nice.
They're definitely gonna get somewhere.
Very nice.
Yeah.
My
They look
wife,
comfortable.
the
They they
yeah, Speed Cat,
yeah, the
it's
speed
like
cat.
super malleable. I don't know if it's the
Mm.
same thing. Wifey
Yeah, like
has
they
like 20 pairs of Speed
Oh,
Cats
yeah.
wow.
in the closet, but like from
They're
before
like
I knew anything
25
about
years
sneakers.
old.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very
Shut
nice.
up, Puma.
Nice.
What up, Puma?
I'm excited.
Sean, you got
Yeah,
something?
I mean, I haven't been on so long. I just brought a few pairs of my sort of notable pickups I've gotten in the last few
Yeah,
months. If that's that all right?
of
Yes,
course.
of course.
Okay, so the first thing, very easy. I was surprised. This was like it's a Nike Air Alpha Force in
Uh-huh.
the Game Royal colorway, which is everybody was asking for this to come back. Once they
Hmm.
realized the Alpha Force were coming back, it was like, where's the blue pair? And
Hmm.
it originally was supposed to be like 2 years out, but then all of a sudden they started releasing them, and they kind of tweaked them after the first run of Alpha Force that came out. So they're no longer tumbled leather; they're smooth leather like the originals were. Very nice quality leather, and there's like a little logo on the inside that says Nike 88 of the basketball inside. I don't know if you guys can see that in there.
Yeah.
It's like shoelace there, but so I was excited when these came back out. This has been such a weird rollout. These Alpha Force, like they just all of a sudden randomly start popping up at stores, and not like Nike doesn't have them. It's like boutiques and stuff get them. So I don't know. I'm happy they're back, but it's a weird rollout. I
So
guess because it's
do
such
you
a
like just
niche shoe.
randomly run into them in
Yeah.
different boutiques and you're like, oh,
I
might as
not
well.
not not in store, but
No, yeah, right.
I'll just check randomly, and all of a sudden, oh, it's popped up at JD Sports, or it's popped up at that's not a boutique, but
Right.
the Closet or BB Branded or something. It's like, oh, they're there, like, but there's no announcement that these are coming back. It's just they pop up and they're there, and I'm happy they're there.
Yeah.
And then they eventually go on sale because nobody's buying them. And then another pair that I was excited about were the Air Jordan 2 3.
Yes.
And this has been actually surprisingly popular. People are loving. I'm saying people on my page, they love them. I don't know how many people actually love them, but on my page, there's a lot of good feedback on the page about the Jordan 2, the white, especially specifically the white and red Jordan 2 3
Yeah.
lows.
Hmm.
They're liking the mashup of the Jordan 2 upper with the 3 midsole and outsole. So,
It,
and
it
I've been wearing them quite a bit too.
it looks for lack of a better word, normal. Like it
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
doesn't
looks
look
doesn't
like
look
it
like
wrong, right?
belongs. It
exactly.
looks like
Yeah,
it belongs.
it
Yeah.
does. Yeah, I think that's people are saying it looks better than the Jordan 2 midsole. Like everybody needs to relax about that.
Yeah, like
Let's not get
do
crazy
you know who
here,
you're talking
okay?
to?
Let's just
And this was a surprising one. I didn't had no idea I would enjoy this as much as I do, but it's the Equals 247,
mm,
the Aaron the
Cooper.
coupe Aaron Cooper's design with
Mhm.
Equals, and new basketball sneaker. And these are probably the most comfortable shoe I've ever worn, let
Mm,
alone basketball sneaker I've ever worn. I mean, I mostly wear
Mm.
retros, so that's who are you kidding that they're not comfortable. But like my Hirachis are super comfortable. This is more comfortable than those.
damn.
Okay.
And I put some nice wear on those too.
Oh
So
wow.
super. I love the design. It's a very unique kind of looking design. I mean, the color blocking and stuff reminds me of an Air Flare from the 90s, Nike Air Flare that Agassi wore.
Mm,
Hmm.
But I love those. And
so
then
cool.
good old,
Sorry,
yeah,
those they sent to you.
yes, yeah. Which I was surprised. Like I told Aaron, I'm like, I don't play basketball anymore, like, so you're
Yeah.
gonna get a very casual look at these on my feet. But he was happy to send them to me,
Very nice.
and just I guess to put them on my page and stuff like that. But I am surprised at how much I actually do really love wearing these casually. I mean, I wear them
Yeah.
Yeah.
casually with quality adjustable parachute pants, making them look mean.
What a pro. What a
Yeah.
pro. He's a pro.
I might be gone, but I'm not gone yet. So yeah, so then the military blue fours came out. The people were freaking out. They were called the industrial blue fours, but it says military blue on the box.
Yeah.
I was able to triple up on these, so I was excited about that. I'm loving the new shape with the
Wow.
toes. Nike Air back on the heel for the first time since '89. Love these. Actually pretty comfortable too for a retro. And this was a surprise too. I was able to get the reimagined
Oh,
Chicago ones. Yeah.
wow.
Which I'd wanted for a long time.
Yeah.
And I partnered with StockX for a couple of little things, and I was able to get these
Amazing.
uh,
Nice.
after wanting them for the last couple of years. And they are as great as I thought they would be.
Good
They're
pick.
Hmm.
really nice in person.
Good choice.
Yeah. So that's
Would
sort of my little bit of a top five for the last few months.
nice. If
Nice.
so the bread 4, black and red 4,
Yeah.
reimagined, right?
Yeah.
Is that your reimagined?
Yep.
Or the military 4? Which one are you happier with?
I would say the military blue four because it's
So
truer to the original. I mean,
closer.
I really loved the reimagined fours.
Right.
Mhm.
Shape is beautiful. Leather's decent. It's not fantastic, but I was okay with the change from Durabuck or synthetic nubuck to
Yeah.
leather. But it's to me the look of them is amazing. But I can't go wrong with, or I can't choose against an original
Gotcha.
thing.
I'm just looking because I don't have either,
Yeah,
but I do see them both around the 300, 350 range at like aftermarket shops. And I'm always like, should I, shouldn't I? And
yeah.
I'm like, I would not buy both. So I'm wondering if I were to buy one,
I
which
picture
one I would.
you getting more aware of the reimagines, the black.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why that seems to me like a shoe that would look good on you.
You just want to keep the military to yourself. That's
No.
clear.
Yeah.
I've actually worn the black and the reimagined force more than I've worn these, but
Huh.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
That's cool. All right. Um, I have got some packages. Most recently, I picked up a nice hat. This is the from
Oh,
Steel STYLL.ca,
yeah,
the Team USA hat. It is so nice, man.
it's so
So
nice.
nice.
And you
It's
sent me
so
the
nice.
link for that, and
I
I was
sent you the
like,
link.
I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger. I'm very angry at myself for not pulling the trigger.
It's so good. It's like so
Hmm.
clean and everything. And what do you know what size hat size you are?
7 3/8.
Same hat head, man.
No,
You, me, and Cal, same
no
size.
way. That's
Yeah.
too funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Very nice.
We'll see.
That's a great pickup.
Maybe that'll be included in your, I don't know, your bonus. You make all podcast team.
That's right.
Um. Also, there was a story of me last week picking up a pair of sneakers. They were shipped from Asia. Well, I bought them from the shop, an online shop in Asia, but the
Right.
shoe shipped from New Jersey. Okay.
Mhm.
UPS crossed the border. UPS wanted to charge me $170 Canadian
Oh my God,
That's
for
that's
the
insane.
duties. Okay.
duties.
The
Crazy.
shoe is 125 US. dollars.
Who was playing with you at that? Like, who was it?
Oh.
Was it UPS? Was it the government?
So,
Who was it?
well, UPS does all the calculations, so it's UPS.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
UPS.
Screw
Yeah.
UPS.
Yes,
Okay,
always.
Yeah.
UPS calculated that the customs and taxes cost about like $100,
On a
Mhm.
$125 sneaker.
$90. Okay,
Yeah.
and then their fee for doing the math for
Yeah,
me,
the
using
brokerage,
a
the brokerage
calculator.
fee.
yeah, right,
Yeah.
was $80.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Ew.
So I said, no, sir, no, thank
Yeah.
you. And I called them. I said, I explained this last podcast too. I go, please, I'd like to clear the customs myself. They said, sure. They held a package at the facility. They emailed me the forms to fill out or just print out the forms, the invoices that I would bring
Yeah.
to customs office. Okay. It just so happens that here in Canada, it was a holiday weekend. Okay,
Right.
we've had two in a row here in Quebec. Uh, I did go to New York State just on like a 1 day trip to eat there and whatever. I say, oh, while I'm crossing over back to Canada, I might as well bring these invoices and pay those there at the border
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
making one
Yeah. Why
dedicated
not?
trip, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I do that. The lady the lady gives me so much grief because we bought items on our day trip, like
Yeah.
$50 worth, nothing, 50 US.
Yeah.
The guy at the booth he was just gonna let us go. But I
Yeah.
said, hey, I also would like to go into the office to pay this invoice for a UPS shipment. He's like, oh, okay. So he writes me this receipt thing to tell the office what to do. When I walk in, the lady's like, oh, okay. So this is your invoice. Did you buy anything else? I go, yeah. But the guy said it was okay. She goes, where's the receipt for that? I go, here, it's in my
Oh my
pocket.
god.
And
Oh
she's
my
like,
god.
you didn't
I
declare it.
hate.
I go, I did.
I did. Yeah.
You
The
You
just let
guy.
did,
me go.
and the guy said it was
I go,
cool.
you can
Yeah.
ask him, but I can clearly tell she's out to get me.
Yeah. Of course.
Anyways,
Yeah, I hate when that
in the
happens.
end, it was a whole thing. I think she was like, hey, did you have, if I go search your car, am I going to find anything else? I go,
Yeah,
well,
she was messing with you
yeah. I
at
go,
this point.
well, there's food. She's like, where's the receipt for that? I go, it's in
You're
the
allowed
car.
food, but you're
Right.
allowed as many
We're
groceries
allowed
as you want.
groceries. It's a
Yeah.
weird rule. We're allowed to bring
Yeah.
groceries over. I go, but I bought food, like from a restaurant, like
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A. Okay. But she's like, I'm gonna search your car. Am I gonna find something? I go, Chick-fil-A. Like, you're gonna find
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A food. And she's like,
She was out to get
where's
you.
the receipt for that? I go, it's in the car. She's like, go get it. I'm like, oh,
Oh
okay.
my
So I
god.
go.
No
Oh my
way.
god.
I go get the receipt. I come back and she's like, okay. She's looking at all this. She's like, okay, so this is what you guys bought. And she starts typing on her calculator and
I like
she's looking
itemizing
at,
it.
right. She's looking at my receipt, the Chick-fil-A receipt.
Yeah.
And she's like,
Yeah.
this is, wait, what, you bought groceries? I go, no. I bought Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
It's chicken. She's like, where's the chicken? Like,
I
she
ate
thought I
it.
bought chicken, like frozen chicken or something.
Yeah.
I go, no,
Chicken
it's a
tenders.
restaurant. Who doesn't know
She
Chick-fil-A,
doesn't
man?
know what she didn't know what
She
Chick-fil-A
didn't know
was.
No,
Chick-fil-A?
but every time
Oh
I
my
cross the
god.
border, I go, we went to Chick-fil-A. They're like, oh yeah, the guy at the booth was like, oh yeah. I go, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Anyways,
I go to Chipotle.
then she realized that she was just like coming at me for food that I had
You had
eaten
eaten
with the
already.
family, and she's like, oh, okay. Then she gave me back that receipt, and she kind of chilled out,
Oh.
Oh,
and she's
at
like,
least.
you have to declare everything, blah 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 blah. Okay, it'll be $30.
Oh my god. Wow.
So to recap, the important
That's for the shoes, right? That's
the
for
shoes,
the
the
receipt for
shoe
the shoes.
Okay.
receipts. So
Yes.
Okay.
UPS wanted me to pay $170.
Oh my god.
The border agent charged me $30.
That's insane.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
crazy.
difference of possible difference of you clearing it yourself here in
Yeah, yeah.
Canada.
Yeah.
I paid $30, and I asked, "Is this this is?" They said a B-15 form. That's what UPS told me to get. I go, "Is this a B-15 form?" She's like, "Yes." I go, "Perfect, thank you." Left, took a picture of it, sent it to UPS. They're like, "Okay, we'll send it and have it." And then they rescheduled the delivery, and they delivered today. It is the Anta Kai in green colorway.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah.
You put in a lot of work for those.
I did.
Yeah. You crossed the
It
border
was
for
a
them.
bit more grief than anything, and like,
Yeah.
why is everyone trying to
Aggravation.
like screw with me over the shoe? So
Over your
yeah,
friggin'
For
chicken tenders.
$125.
it felt like this was hard earned sneaker right here. So there's that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's insane though, UPS doing. I mean, I've been hit by UPS too, and I
Right.
also self-cleared. It's the insane that they're like, what you think I'm gonna pay $170 on a $120 shoe? Like,
Yeah. Especially
Damn.
and like through the years
yeah.
of buying sneakers from like all over the place, you start to read the receipt of what UPS is charging
It's
you.
nuts.
Like, what are you doing?
It's nuts.
And like, right? They charge me the brokerage fee, the fee for calculating the customs, and then they charge me tax on the brokerage fee.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
It's madness. I've told this story in the pod probably years ago at this point, but there's a guy sent me, an artist sent me a picture of he had hand drawn for free, and he valued it at $60, and UPS wanted $30 for that.
So crazy.
And I looked, and it was $5 of tax and $25 of their handling fee.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
For something that I didn't pay for.
They're just trying to get money. They're just trying to get money, obviously.
It's crazy.
Something you didn't pay for. That's crazy.
Yeah, because I'm sure a lot of people just, I'll just pay it and forget it. Like,
no, they've gotten me. I've definitely paid like $85.
Oh, me too.
$90.
Yeah. And there's a certain amount that I'm like, ugh, I'll just pay it. Like it's not worth the work. But 170 was way above that mark.
Insane.
So I said, okay.
If it's more than the shoe that you bought.
It's more than the shoe, literally. That's crazy.
I also took a trip across the border today because I picked up some more stuff at the PO box in the United States. 2 items. There was one. I made a purchase late night right after the Celtics won a championship. I bought a starter jacket.
Oh, nice.
It's
like a Celtics starter jacket.
You are all in.
Yeah, I'm all in.
Yeah, that's nice. That jacket is nice.
That's nice. It's like black and gold.
Yeah, very nice.
Also, we're gonna do a live on camera on podcast hat switch right now. Wearing like a Boston Red Sox hat right now, but I also got myself a Boston Celtics championship.
Very nice.
That's
only right.
I found on Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah.
Right. It was on sale. So in the US it costs $40 for this hat. The t-shirt, everything, they all cost about the $40 range.
Yeah.
In Canada here, they're $50. The hat's $50, the t-shirts are $50.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to see if like I can find a discount code somewhere, but these are like promotional items, so there's no discount on it.
Right.
But for some reason, Dick's Sporting Goods discounted their items, and there's like I think leading up to 4th of July, they had like a 50% off sale on a lot of stuff. So this hat was $20 US.
Damn.
$20,
30 some 35.
And their t-shirts are like also discounted to $17 or $20.
Wow.
The Boston Celtics championship t-shirts.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right. So I went on there. I'm like, wow, instead of buying like for me to get 2 hats here in Canada, I could get like 5 items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I picked 5 items, put them in cart. I pay with my credit card, order confirmed. Oh, canceled. I go, huh? What's going on? Let me try my PayPal. I try to pay with PayPal. It says, oh, we don't accept your Canadian PayPal. So I'm like, because my credit card is Canadian.
Credit card, right.
My PayPal's Canadian. They won't do it. I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I'm like, okay, let's get back to it another day. One day, I think 2 days ago, I'm sitting on the couch. I'm going through my stories, and I see our good friend Weekends at Walt, John.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's posting an unboxing video. And I'm like, man, this guy unboxes a lot of sneakers.
He does.
And then I'm like, you know what? John would understand me buying all the gear from Dick's Sporting Goods. I go, hey, John.
He looks like a Dick's Sporting Goods kind of guy. I don't know why.
I don't know. So I feel like
I don't know what that means, but he does.
He knows the possible struggles of a guy that just wants to buy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
Exactly.
look, I'm trying to buy some stuff, but they want to accept my Canadian credit card
Yeah.
or PayPal. Do you think I could just PayPal you the money and you just do the transaction for me and just ship to my PO box?
Yeah.
So zero sum transaction for him. Like I send him the money, he uses
Yeah.
the same money to pay.
Yeah,
He goes,
exactly.
yeah, sure, man, no problem. So we do that. Boom, boom, boom. It took like a day and a half to like ship it, and it landed
Mhm.
today. So I'm like, perfect. I'm picking up my jacket. I picked up all my
Wow.
gear.
So good.
I bought so many hats.
So good.
I
You
bought
need we as Canadians need connections like that. We need
yeah,
our little connection
yeah.
in the States
Absolutely.
because
Huge,
that's
huge
actually
shout
how I
out.
got the Alpha Force. Brian hooked me up
Ah,
because his son
yeah.
works at this place called Manor in the Phoenix
Oh, I
area.
know Manor. Yeah.
Oh, I know Manor. It's wonderful.
Yeah, and he so I got the discount. I got the family discount.
Oh,
Hey.
excusez-moi. Yeah, yeah,
And they
yeah.
sent it to me.
Yeah.
So, but we need those hookups because we get
And
screwed
it's
sometimes.
always like 1 day shipping to the United
Yeah,
States.
Yeah,
yeah, it's
It's
crazy.
it's
Yeah,
crazy. So big shout out to John.
yeah.
Like
Shout out to
I
John. Yeah,
hit him out like out of the blue. It's the first time he like ever asked him to do something like this.
yeah,
He was like, yeah, no hesitation. Yeah, no problem. And helped me out real like I felt also like he knew how to process this transaction without there being too many like
yeah,
headaches or anything. Like so he knew exactly,
Mhm.
he's like,
yeah. He had to leave Disney though for a few minutes to do this for you,
Yeah, he
right?
did,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
for
That's a
sure.
that's a that's a big
Is
that's a
that
big
a
ask
rule?
for
You
him.
can't
It's a
buy
big
Dick's
ask.
Sporting Goods stuff at in Disney?
That's something about that. Something about Dick's and Disney don't go together. I'm not sure
Hey,
why.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Hey, hey now.
hey, hey.
I'm
It's a
back,
small
bitches.
world over here. Okay. Uh
Wait.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. So big shout out to John and yeah. Just look I'm I told him I go, I'm gonna wear this gear all summer, man.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, that's gonna be your summer
You'll be
uniform for sure.
45 Celsius outside. You'll be wearing that jacket, that
That
starter
varsity
jacket,
that
and that
jacket,
starter
hat.
yeah,
jacket. Yeah, yeah.
that starter.
Yeah.
Best summer ever. Yeah.
And it's black.
Oh yeah, one more shoe I got that came in the mail finally is my Kobe 4 Girl Dad.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Brr, brr, brr.
Very nice.
Yeah. Really like this shoe.
And they're green. Look at
They're
that.
Yeah.
green. The two shoes that I'm showing today are green.
Yeah.
Everyone has
There's a
a little
theme. There's
green
a
in their
theme.
Everyone has
background
a little green,
today.
yeah.
Best summer ever.
Green is the theme.
Hmm.
Huge payroll. Big summer. Best summer ever. All right. That's it for new shit. New shit. Let's get on to flooding our feeds real quick. All right.
Mhm.
Jordan 4 undefeated, coming back in 2025.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm seeing
I
a lot
like
of people
those.
come. Yeah, they're very nice. But I'm also seeing a lot of people saying this is like a sign that things are going very wrong at Jordan Brand
Because there's no
and
more
Nike in
ideas.
general. Well, they're bringing back shoes that are sort of like in a vault forever, like those sort of like this. The undefeated fours are bringing back the Wu Tang Dunks.
Right.
And
Mhm.
so I think it was it Complex that was talking about that? There's how like this is obviously a company that's hurting. They need to do something to get people excited again, but they're bringing
Hmm.
back like these sort of really hyped up sneakers that everybody's wanted for
Even
years.
I saw Nightwing
Hmm.
talking about the Sabrina 2.
Yeah,
And like I'm happy with the Sabrina 2 because it looks so much like a Kobe, but then he's also like from the opinion that, hey, why does it look so much like a Kobe
yeah,
5?
yeah.
Like
Mm.
are you out of ideas? Is that what's up, you know?
Part of me
And
is like, yeah, part of me agrees with him, and then part of me is like, well, it's after so many years, like what is this, like 35, 40 years they're making basketball sneakers.
mhm,
What else is there to do? Like how do you, I guess they're paid for, they're paid to innovate, but how do you make something that looks like, oh, that's something I've never seen before at this
right.
point when everybody and their cousin's a sneakerhead, And
Yeah.
so it's like, how do you make it new? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. Especially with Jordan Brand.
Mm. Well, Jordan Brand's just become a retro company, right? They just push out retros, but just Nike in general, like they're bringing out, like I said, they're bringing out the undefeated fours, the Wu Tang Clan. That's I guess we're talking about that next, but
Right. Yeah.
Hmm.
Dunks, it's like
And these
I
are
don't.
two pairs that are like super grails.
Yeah.
They're like,
Hmm.
yeah, because no one could get their hands on them,
Mm-mm.
or there weren't any left by the time that everyone got interested in them.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, And
I
the
mean, I'm
fact
still
that,
gonna try for the undefeated fours.
Yeah, those are super nice.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Well, that's what everyone's talking about, right? So you're from the camp that is happy that they're coming out, right?
I'm
Mhm.
happy they're
You
all
can
coming out.
grab a
Yeah,
pair.
I couldn't care less if the company's hurting, they're not hurting.
Oh, but
I mean, I listen, I want them to do well, obviously,
Sounds like
but
I'm a
like
cop. Hmm.
I want them to do well, but it's like I also want shoes. So whatever you got to put out, put it out. Go
but
for it.
A
more
win is
like,
a win.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's like, does it make them less special?
I never cared about that because people used to say the same thing about OGs. People complain like, "Oh, you're devaluing the OG or the
Hmm.
mystique of the OG because you're bringing out a retro that looks like the OG." But it's like, what if the person didn't have a chance to get it back then and they've always wanted it
Right.
and they don't want to go back and spend, $1,000 on a pair of
$1,000, yeah.
whatever for
Yeah.
an original shoe,
Yeah.
and they want to be able to wear them. So to me,
Exactly.
I'm happy when they do stuff like this because it gives people a chance to get them to whoever couldn't get them before.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm also like here in Montreal, I've never seen, or I do not expect to ever see someone wearing any of these original
No,
sneakers
no,
out,
Yeah.
right?
no, of course not.
It'd be
Hmm.
crazy.
Yeah,
Uh, and so seeing them on feet and on a lot of people's feet would be funny. Like, cool.
yeah,
Oh, wow, wow, that's
yeah,
cool.
Right.
Never
yeah,
thought,
Especially,
you know.
yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know how I feel about it because I don't have an opinion. I don't own the old ones. I don't know if I'm even gonna try to buy these new ones. So,
I never
Hmm.
tried for the originals.
mhm.
I will try for the undefeated fours.
Yeah,
I've never been a Wu-Tang dunk guy. I'm not a dunk guy in general, but a
right.
black and yellow shoe like that doesn't do anything for me, so I don't care. But people need to just, if you don't like it, just don't buy it and just don't pay attention. Who cares if it comes out or not?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
gonna. It's gonna flood your Instagram, but it
Yeah,
won't flood like your streets, your city streets,
yeah,
unless
yeah.
you're looking
Exactly,
for it, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'm speaking from for a city that doesn't really go crazy with their on feet wears. Like you'll see some sneakers here and there in the summer, but
Into
Yeah.
Montreal,
But
yeah,
Montreal,
when
you
you
mean? Yeah,
it's
do,
yeah,
like
when
yeah,
you
yeah.
do,
3
you're like,
months.
oh, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I was on a walk with my wife this morning, and I saw a guy wearing a pair of the Air Max 86, the Big Bubble,
Yes.
the blue one, the blue
Yeah.
colorway.
Uh-huh.
Just going into like a convenience store. We call them depanneurs here, a dep.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
But I saw him walking. I'm like, oh my, that's in my neighborhood. Like that's I live in like
That's
the
great.
suburbs. Like I'm like that guy knows something. He's somebody. He knows. There's
Yes.
not a random
Yes.
guy in my neighborhood wearing the Big Bubble. It didn't make any sense. So I was like,
Oh,
he must know something.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
for
yeah,
sure.
'cause, I don't see anybody wearing anything in my neighborhood.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it. Uh, on kind of on that same topic, uh, KD4 Nerf also coming back this year.
Yeah.
Now, this shoe, we did talk about it a bit, but I'm talking about it again now, having like purchased the KD4 Galaxy,
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
and the Nerf the colorway is a bit more, it's louder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was very sought after. I don't think I'll be a buyer this time around because I'm not gonna wear them.
This is
You
one of
wouldn't
those.
fall in them?
Oh yeah. Would you?
No, it's not a comfortable shoe.
Mm.
Okay.
It's not.
You think it's the fact that it's a retro makes it less comfortable? You think that the originals were more comfortable?
No,
Or are they
the
exactly
originals
the
are
same?
not more comfortable.
Oh, really? Okay. I
I'm
never owned
I'm
a
Yeah,
pair.
it's
basing
true.
myself off the
No,
originals. They're
I've
not
heard that
comfortable.
Katie's fours and Katie's in general.
It's just
It,
a weird it maybe for narrow feet it works better. For my wide foot, it's not a good fit.
no good. No bueno.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a bit stiff. Well, the older one is it's a
Mhm.
bit of a stiff shoe, like
Hmm.
the materials are not very foldy, bendy. And yeah, I don't feel like I want to wear them to do sports. Like there's
Okay.
better options out there.
Yeah. 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 This colorway is not my favorite. KD4 is my favorite KD,
Hmm.
but this colorway is not definitely not up there for me. But if they re-release the Easter with the
Yes, a lot of people like
I
that
would
one.
definitely try to get those.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's that. It's the same way, like I'm not gonna see a lot of people in the street wearing these. KD
No,
4
Yeah.
Nerf.
no, 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 no.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Jordan 11 Legend Blue,
Mm-hmm.
December.
Classic.
When was the
Yeah,
last time, Sean? Legend.
2014.
Mm,
And
10
it was,
years.
yeah,
It's been
wow.
10 years?
it's been 10 years. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
And that was not a very good retro.
it was not.
No, it was pretty shitty quality and the very, very low cut patent leather. I know some people there's always a debate if people like the high cut patent leather or not, but this looks right to me.
Mm, okay.
And then some people are super super picky that the outsole has a little bit of a milky look to it
Versus the
versus just a
clear
clear,
blue.
very clear blue,
Mm,
and
Yeah.
that bothers people, but doesn't bother me.
Okay.
I think it looks good.
I like it. It's clean.
Yeah.
I mean, usually 11s, once you start wearing them, the outsole's messed up.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. I just can't. I think Jordan 1 takes up the spot of my
Yeah.
high sneaker,
Yeah.
and I'm good for that.
Yeah,
don't need any
I
more
don't,
high
I was thinking the
sneakers.
same thing. I don't know that I don't gravitate to wearing a Jordan 11 anymore.
Hmm.
But I never really did. Like I love the look of an 11, but on feet, like it's got to be a very specific situation that there's a reason I'm wearing them.
Yeah.
Like if I'm wearing them to some school event, like I'll pull out like what was that called? The Jubilees or something like that, where I'm
Yeah.
just a little more dressy looking or something. But like
Your
just on the
There,
average
tuxedo.
day, like
well, there
I'm not going to Walmart wearing a pair of Jordan 11s.
for
Uh-huh.
me, there was one point where like I would wear my Jordan 11s like as my winter shoes because they're
Right.
the patent leather
Right.
Yeah.
and they would do so well like in
Yeah.
the snow.
Hmm.
So there was definitely some winters where Jordan 11s were my go-to.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I have a theory.
Yeah.
So I don't know at this point the Jordan 11 lacing it up. Not quite sure how to do that. And and it, because if you lace it all the way to the top,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It feels like it suffocates or
Yeah.
strangles
Yeah.
your.
It's a weird shoe to,
Yeah,
yeah.
Right.
it is.
Yeah. Figure it
I
out. Yeah.
feel like the Jordan sneakers that you can wear unlaced, like without a tying them up all the way,
Yeah.
are the ones that look best on feet now.
Yeah. That's what
Well,
you mean.
does that work for your Jordan 2? No.
Unlaced Jordan 2? Not
right.
really, no.
Okay.
I mean, there's some people who argue that you're supposed to wear every shoe unlaced, like loose. I'm not a
Mm.
fan of that. I have one model that I wear unlaced, like loose, and that's the Air Trainer ones. I don't know why, but for
Mm.
some reason that
Okay.
works for me. But I've never no matter what shoe I wear on my feet, I always tie my shoes. I don't pull them tight. But they're tied like a tie, you know.
Right.
They're
I
tied,
And
but do you slip them on and off?
no, I can't slip them on and off.
Okay.
Now I'm
No.
not saying you should wear them untied.
Yeah,
I'm saying that if it looks good untied, then it'll look good tied.
true. Yes, I agree with that statement.
I could be wrong for some models. I don't know.
Yeah, we
I
don't know what
didn't-
we're talking about here.
I didn't do all
You didn't
the
do the
science
research
behind it.
Yeah, you didn't do the
yeah,
market
yeah.
research. Yeah,
I didn't get a lot of funding for it. Okay.
yeah.
Anyways, Jordan 14 Black Toe coming back November
Yep.
20.
The 114, OG colorway I don't have, I think. I don't
Oh,
think I
shit.
have other
Okay.
ones. Yeah. I don't have the lows. The lows one I don't have. I'm talking about the mids. I have all the other ones, but I'll get a pair. I mean,
Yeah.
again, I don't know, like not super exciting. I don't know, but I don't know.
I think
Yeah.
so the Jordan 14, there are several colorways that they don't necessarily look the same, but they kind of
Yeah.
have the same
Yeah.
aura.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the difference between this and an oxidized 14
Yeah. Yeah.
is like the
Mhm.
logo.
Yeah.
Aside from that, it's all the same colors
Pretty
being
much the
used.
same. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
your favorite was the indigo?
Indiglo, yeah. I love the Indiglo
Indigo? What did I say? Indigo?
glow. Yeah.
Glow.
But I do realize it's like a all black sneaker, mostly
Mhm.
black sneaker.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I do love the shape of the 14.
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah,
beautiful.
it's a very
Yeah.
beautiful shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll grab a pair.
Yeah.
They will sit, so
I need
it'll be
to
easy to
see
get a pair.
I'm gonna
Sean's
try
like, they're gonna sit.
There.
I'm gonna try to get a discount.
Oh
Hopefully
yeah.
it goes
Oh,
out of
they'll
the
be on discount.
excluded and then drop.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A
Um
little tip for people in Canada, the Closet Inc. discounts everything.
that's nice.
The
You just add it
closet.
to cart and it'll be discounted without even knowing it. It'll just be like if you're subscribed to their page, it's like,
Mailing list or
yeah, the Closet Inc. fam or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh,
yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Or just go like to those one of the shops that charge you like only a 5% tax.
Tax, yes, like
There's a
Right.
courtside
discount for
sneakers.
you right
'cause
there.
Courtside sneakers, yeah. That's
10
10% right
That's
there.
10% right there. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Shout out to those shops looking
Yeah.
out for us.
Yeah.
Nigel Sylvester just showed another colorway of his Jordan 4 RM.
Mhm.
Is a gray colorway. So there's the green, right, that he's been wearing on feet, and now there's a gray colorway as well. I am partial to the green. I'm
Yeah.
excited about the shoe. They
I
are
like the
not.
gray.
I don't think they're coming to Canada. I don't
Oh,
think any of
probably
his
not.
shoes have come to Canada. So
Mm.
yeah,
I like the
Yeah.
gray a lot.
I like the gray as well.
I like.
Mhm.
I think if I had to choose though between the two, it would be the green,
Okay,
but they're both very nice.
this is what I'll say. Look, do you think Nigel Sylvester does a lot with Jordan? Seems like it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
I mean, he's the first.
he's had two sneakers, two
Uh-huh.
Jordan sneakers.
Right.
It seems
Of-
like there's been more.
Yeah. What do you
No?
mean he's at 2?
Jordan 1 and this.
The Jordan 1.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
Mhm.
true. He
Yeah,
only
that's
had the
it.
Jordan 1.
That's what I'm saying. It seems like he's done more.
I don't know why. Maybe like I lump him in with the Travis Scott stuff. Like I don't know. Like
Okay.
it seems like a similar kind of.
He's had he's had an SB, okay,
has the
but that was
SB, yeah.
before the Jordan
Yeah.
1.
And the
He's
Jordan
had
1.
a Air Force 1 by you,
Right.
okay, but that's like the options that are only available during the Nigel Sylvester, blah blah blah, and then
Right,
they
right, right.
removed them. There's that. He has like I don't know. It's like an all white shoe that's kind of like a blank slate type shoe. I forgot what it's called, like something noise. It's all white and they call it kind of like a Nigel Sylvester thing. But honestly, they did a lot of models, so I don't know about that. But I think true collabs, it's the Jordan 1 and this 4
Yeah.
coming out.
And
What
this
I
is
do-
not, I mean, this is not even really a 4. I mean, they're calling. I know it has a 4 midsole
4
and outsole, but
RM. I don't know what the RM
yeah.
starts with. Yeah.
Yeah. The
But
bike
the
air.
upper is nothing like I mean, a
Yeah.
little bit. The toe, I guess, is a bit like a 4, but
A lot of
nothing
people
else
call
is
them
like
the
a 4.
bike airs, which I like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's a cool
that's
name.
cool. Yeah.
And you see, look, even the airship,
cool.
right? There was
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
like a PE that no one had access to,
Mhm.
so it's not even really a release.
Right.
But what I like is he rocks Jordans while he does all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like so
Yeah.
you see him wearing Jordans all the time. So I think that's what makes me believe that he's done more than just 2 pairs.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
Huh.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's really only 2 pairs.
Yeah. If I'm wrong, someone please.
No, I think you're right. That doesn't make
Yeah.
it makes sense.
All right. Now, onto this week's topic. Okay, real quick. It's like a game of what would happen. I'm going to present to you guys some scenarios and you tell me what would happen if we did this.
Okay.
If they lowered the frequency of releases, what would happen? Meaning, so like, every week there's a lot of releases, okay?
Yeah.
What if they like skipped weeks? So instead of having releases every week, you'd go 1 week, there's like 5 releases of different shoes, and then we
Yeah.
skip 2 weeks
Yeah.
before the next release. What would happen?
I think that'd be good.
Yeah.
I think it'd be very good. I think part of the reason the brand is Nike and Jordan specifically are struggling is because it's like nonstop
always
releasing. It's
dropping.
not even just
Yeah, it's
weekends
always
anymore.
something.
It's throughout the week they're releasing
Thursdays,
something. Yeah.
Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Every
used to be-
Thursday, every Saturday.
It
Yeah.
used to be Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
only day that they release stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe again, back in the day, Chris will remember there was like 4 Jordan releases a year. And,
Yeah.
right? There's 4 colorways a year back in our,
Yeah.
and when the OGs came out, it's like, so it's like it's like you wonder why the ones are sort of becoming not as desirable. It's like, well, how do you
There's
keep
so
up?
many colorways.
So many colorways, mids, high OG,
Hmm
85 cut, lows. It's like, how do you keep up with all that? It's like it's so saturated, oversaturated that it's like you can't get excited every weekend.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
It's true.
So I'm for reducing the number of releases. You saying reduce
Yeah.
like releases in general, or do you saying just release more in one weekend and then have a couple weeks where they have nothing?
Total amount of releases reduced
Yeah,
and frequency
yeah,
reduced. So
I'm definitely for that.
you'd have to eliminate, like there'd be some weeks where there's nothing coming out.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give people a
I
break,
think it
man.
builds up anticipation for
Hmm.
the next releases.
Well, that
So
was the best part of it. But you're
It's
waiting for those
true.
4 Jordans to release every year. Like, oh, I can't wait till the summer release. I can't wait till the fall. It's like
where
you're
they could,
looking for. This is like, oh, there's like 15 Jordans releasing this weekend. Like,
yeah,
you
Literally.
yeah,
know,
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's ridiculous.
do you think that would then release the amount of designs that they would have to produce,
Yeah.
then maybe making them better?
Yes. Well, can you imagine the pressure these people are under to like
Mm.
not only knock out like retro after retro after retro, then also have to come up with new designs
And a
and
backstory to go with it.
and a stupid
And
backstory that you have to make up. Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, because like people like I find that designers or collab partners have to explain why they made it this way, why they
Yeah.
chose this
Yes.
design
Yeah.
to give it validity or
Right.
more
hmm
validity, where I find that they used to just like
It's
okay,
the
for
shoes
example, because this
spoke
is
for
the last thing I
itself.
remember. Adidas did a thing where they'd collab with different shops. I think they
Mhm.
did 30
Hmm
pairs, and they'd collab with different shops around the world, and the shop would just release it.
Yeah.
hmm
And the one I don't remember seeing too much explanation of why it looked that way. This is the whatever shoe. I'm not
mm
talking about, no, guys, it's not the ZX one I'm thinking about. If I'm messing up the numbers, that's not what I'm talking about, the EQT ones.
Yeah.
I could be way off. But anyways,
I don't know.
they would just,
You're asking the wrong guy.
Sean,
Yeah.
please.
Let me quickly Google it.
But yeah, I feel like, a collab would just be, okay, this is a collab design and it just looks good.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to, it's because of this, which is, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes the story's great. Like I know James
Right.
Whitner and his, the social status and the
Yeah.
Near stuff. Their backstories are fantastic, and it's really there's a reason behind what he's doing. But then
Yeah.
sometimes it's just like, who
But
cares? I
I
just like
think
the colorway.
I
Yeah.
think it fuels the little details that he adds to it, but
Yes,
the colorway itself doesn't
It's
really have a
already a hit.
correlation to the
right,
backstory,
right.
right?
I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
but if you look at like the OVO tens,
You're right.
the off white, what creamy
The white
color
one,
pair.
yeah.
I was able to get a pair of those back in 2017, and I don't give a shit about Drake. No offense to
Right.
Drake or whoever likes Drake, but I don't give. But that is a beautiful looking Jordan 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So
sometimes there's like GRs that look like they could be a collab
yeah,
and they're not.
for
And you're
sure.
like, so
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
there's that too.
Hmm.
Would it yeah. Less releases, less shoes, less frequency, less like unnecessary noise in terms of designs. Like you produce all these designs
Yeah.
and now you can't tell the GRs from the collabs.
GRs from
Yeah,
collabs,
exactly.
yeah,
You
and
can't
Yeah.
no, you
nowadays.
can't. You can't, and look what's happening now. They're at a point now where everything sits like those burgundy metallic ones, 85
Oh
cuts
yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
sitting at every store. Like when would you ever hear that? A 85
Yeah.
cut one sitting in a store. Everything sits, and that's because no one can keep up, and the excitement over stuff is like is dwindled because
Yeah.
you can't keep up with that shit.
I don't even know what
Yeah.
shoe you're talking about. Okay.
The
That's
burgundy
quite,
metallic ones.
yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know the 85 cut ones?
Is it the like the kind of
Oh
like
my
the
God.
Japan Co one, but it's
No.
burgundy?
No. Jesus Christ.
See?
I've been off the
I
pod that long.
actually
No,
did
it's
think it
because
was
so
like
many
the
shoes
silver
have come up.
swoosh.
That's what I'm talking
Hold
about too.
on.
I thought
Maya,
so
you're
too,
thinking about like
Chris.
the
I'm thinking about
navy
a
one, the
burgundy.
navy color one, but
But the
burgundy, right?
burgundy, exactly.
That's what I'm thinking
Low
about.
85 cut. That's what I thought
That's
too.
not an 85 cut. Oh, that's
It's an
Oh,
burgundy.
OG colorway that came back in the 85 cut. So
Yeah.
Oops. Oh,
It's fine. I see it. I saw it. I saw
yeah,
it.
we saw it.
It's like
Yeah,
a
you saw it?
metallic red or metallic
It's
navy,
burgundy.
but it's
Yes.
burgundy.
It's burgundy.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
And it's an
And they're
85 cut.
sitting.
85 cut. A full size run every store that they're in.
I don't.
Courtside sneakers.
That's it.
Everybody has them. But that when would you hear that an 85 cut one would sit? Never.
Yeah.
But that's because everybody's fed up
Right.
with so many releases. So yes, reduce the number of releases.
Yeah. Also, people are playing. They're being smart. They know that there's so many releases. They know they don't have to jump on it right away.
Exactly. And they're like, oh, wait. And if we wait long enough, they'll go on sale.
Get it on sale.
Hey.
Okay. What would happen if stores would have brands with stores would do surprise releases in store? No announcement. You'd walk in one day. Hey, this released?
Are you applying for a job at one of these brands, by the way, with all these
No.
ideas?
These are just things that like
this used to happen back in the day, no?
Yeah.
well, back in the day, they didn't rely so much on social media.
Right.
They didn't use it as much, I find.
Mm-hmm.
Or
that what you're saying, what you're describing would create again some more excitement around releases.
Yeah. It would force people to stop in stores.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I would take an extra 10 minutes. You never know.
Let me just hang out.
Know. Yeah.
Get real friendly with the manager.
Like, what was it? Saturday, 10 a.m. when the store opens.
Yeah.
There's a lineup. No, we're just here.
Chris Chu's here again.
We're just chilling.
We're just chilling.
We're browsing.
Yeah. Surprise releases in store would
It's a great idea.
bring the brick and mortar allure back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you get everybody texting, calling each other. Yo, they got these. They have these. They popped up at the store. That would be so fun.
And I buy from like aftermarket stores and all that stuff, but like them having no announcement of what's going on and a surprise pop-up release
What the
at any random store.
They would be staying at the store like you. It'd be you and a bunch of resellers waiting for something to release.
How's business?
Literally.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think it'd be fun.
That would be fun.
I know it doesn't make sense though in terms of selling units. I get it. But
yes, of course.
Right?
Yeah, a brand right now is going, but that means we're making less money.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
Instead of fabricating like this scarcity that we're only releasing 10,000 pairs, so you better, it's like make them available, but less over time. Like I don't know. You got to do something like what Nike and Jordan are trying to do right now is just release a bunch of high heat stuff and try to get people excited again.
Right.
But it's going to be the same old, but they're going into the vault and bringing up more stuff that they haven't released before. And they're bringing back the bread. I'll say it because I haven't been on the pod in a while. I'll say bread one. But I'll say the black and red ones in the 85 cut. It's like, because they're desperate. They're bringing them back the black cement threes because they're desperate.
But then
and I'm excited they're coming back. But like, please, we all know what you're doing right now. You're desperate. Yeah. Bring back the,
Yeah. It'd just be cool too to like I'm saying you're not moving units, but what if like this promotes like the byproduct that might lead to more units?
Yeah.
Or like it puts bums in seats. It gets feet on the ground in your store where you might buy more stuff. I don't know.
But also if you're releasing less or fewer sort of quote unquote higher heat stuff over time, you might get people going, still having that itch to get something. Maybe they'll go into a store and buy a trainer or something, or something else.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, it's not that people are going to stop buying sneakers. Oh, I'm only going to wait for the next month until I get that one sneaker
Right.
because, you know,
Yeah.
But
maybe
yeah,
they'll
they'll
want to,
definitely get the itch
yeah,
for
the itch
sure.
comes. Yeah.
Hmm.
What would happen if they did, I think these are grouped in the same region specific drops, more region specific drops slash loyalty only drops. So,
Mm,
you know, like people that have bought more of the product get
yeah.
access or early access on like region specific drops, like where a shoe. Look, Maya
Japan,
always
Certain
seen
colorways.
like
Yeah.
the New Balance from Jound, only
Montreal,
available for
Jones, yeah.
Montreal. Like
Hmm.
we loved it. He still sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
No
course.
worries.
Oh,
You
yeah, of
know?
course. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I always like get a sense of like I'm always proud when
Mm,
when I have those, just like being from Montreal and having them and, you know, being
For
able
yeah.
sure.
to
Yeah, for sure.
score them.
And even like some Kith releases when he opens a new store in a different place, he releases a specific
Right.
shoe for like the Hawaii AF1 Air
Hawaii.
Force One. Beautiful shoe,
Hmm.
only available there, right?
Right.
Right.
I'm outside looking in. I think it's amazing. Like it's a great shoe, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, it's pretty.
But then you look at stuff like the New Beginnings pack that had the Airship and the Air Jordan 1 that
Yeah.
released at
Hmm.
Chicago and only in Chicago during All-Star
Hmm.
weekend. And that pissed everybody off.
For
So I don't
sure.
know about region only or region specific releases, but it's I like the idea, but because you can always get it after the fact. But although now it's the prices go
Mm.
crazy, stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
And then
guess
how do
I
you
guess I would be against it.
Yeah, I mean, I want what I want too, so there's that too. But in terms of
Right.
loyalty, like a loyalty program, I don't know how you would track that. How would you track? Is it
Kith
just by
does it.
store, you mean?
Yeah. Kith does it for their like they
Okay,
give
right, right.
The
uh
tiers, the
and it's
different
not
tiers.
yeah. Now they've calculated where there's like you're in a specific tier depending on like how many points you've accumulated. But I have not bought from Kith in a while now,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and it's not like the points start to diminish. So I still get emails for loyalty drops every now and then. I probably don't get the super cool ones, but I do still get access to some, you know? So I like it. I like it. Like it's not like if you don't buy more, we're gonna remove you from the
Right,
loyalty, you
right,
know?
right.
And I guess yeah, it only works if it's a store, but like brands can do it. Like or I've seen again, I'm talking about Kith again, but it's not the model. It's just they
Example.
found people that are A6 fans
Hmm.
Right.
and got them into like a room for like a Zoom call or whatever call
Right.
with
Yeah.
Ronnie and like
Yeah.
like there's ways. You send your people onto IG and you look at the biggest or the people that talk about like Kobe the most or that talk about Jordan ones the most and you'll find them. It's
Right,
not that
right,
hard,
right.
you know?
That's true.
Yeah, that can work. What would happen if all the brick and mortar disappeared and everything was online only?
Mm. I mean, I think the majority of the sneakers I buy are online.
Hmm.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
I do occasionally have to go into a store and just look around and it is exciting when you walk in and there's something you want there, but I have to say like 99% of the shoes I buy are online anyway.
Yeah.
You know, it would suck to see stores go away, but I mean, I as a consumer, I don't know that it would affect me that much.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
then,
I
yeah.
went into like an old sneaker store that I used to work at
Mm,
after so many years. And it felt so like nostalgic. It felt great to be in there and just to see
Okay.
all of
I
the
see
like
that.
sneakers on
Yeah.
the wall and like it just brought back so many memories from like Saturday morning releases and
uh-huh.
so I would miss it for sure.
Okay. Right. Let me ask you this though. So I've been into like boutiques recently, but then comes a part where I leave the store without having bought anything, and I feel like, eh, you know, I feel
Like,
good about the store if I find something and I buy
Yes,
something and I
exactly.
leave with
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
But if I just leave the store without anything, it's a downer.
Yeah, you've wasted your time.
right. It's like a waste of time.
Yeah.
Or like and I'm not blaming the stores.
No,
It's
no.
more like man, I wish they
know.
had something that I really wanted.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
most of
I'm
that is
down.
sold out already. It's already sold out.
Yeah. So yeah. So as much as I think I'm the same, Sean. I think the majority of what I'm buying is online.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guilty of, even if I see it I'm in the store, I'm looking at something, I'll search it online on my phone
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
if I can find it cheaper or whatever, you know?
Yeah. Part of me also thinks too that we're not like the average customer, right? We're sort of a niche,
Right.
even though we're a niche within a niche, right?
Yes.
So, like anytime I go into a Foot Locker, which is not too often, but it's packed. It's packed with people, kids,
You're right.
parents, families. So it's not like I mean, I'm speaking for myself that I buy stuff online because a lot of the stuff I can't find at Foot Locker or find at a boutique or whatever.
Mhm.
But we're not the average people.
Right.
People
You're
going to
fair.
buy there's kids' shoes for school, and so I think there's always going to be a need
It's
for them
true.
because we're not the average person.
Okay. Yeah. Very good point. Very good point. Okay. Last, what would happen? What would happen if they put shoes, like designs, let's say retros, they put them in the vault, but they tell you how much time it's in the vault specifically. So
Hmm.
you won't see this for 5 years.
I like that idea.
July 1st is the last day you'll be able to buy this for 5 years.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Or 3 years. Maybe 5 years is
Five's a
much.
lot.
I think
Five's a
five's
lot.
a lot.
Yeah,
3
yeah.
years.
Yeah.
Or even 2. I think 2 can do it.
did that with the Jordan 3, but they didn't say like how many years it would be.
Right.
But it was gone for 2 or 3 years, and then they came back with the True Blues in 2016, which were an abomination.
Yes.
But yeah, so I don't know how I felt about it. I don't remember if I was probably angry about it because I like 3s, so why would you take 3s away from me?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mean like an entire model, or do you mean just like a certain colorway of a model? Or
I think
what?
model would work best.
A whole model, yeah.
Because
Tough, man. Yeah.
But like they probably do it without you knowing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been done.
But
Yeah.
maybe to okay, so
but they make a point to announce that this is
I'm
happening.
saying I
like
want
the
them
air
to
raid, the
like
Nike air raid.
Right.
Yeah. But like I want them to put the like putting in the vault and then they doot, this the timer.
Yeah.
The timer starts.
You can watch the timer on the website.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
what
that'd
would
be great.
happen? Wouldn't people go crazy a bit? Like, oh my God, gotta buy up all the 3s before they disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then while we're in it, while we're like a year in, you're like, oh my God, I can't wait for the next 3 to drop.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
definitely builds up the anticipation.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. That's a pretty cool idea.
And
Yeah.
And then they do the fucking surprise drop in the store only of that shoe.
Right.
So someone dropped the 3 in store.
Combination.
The blacksmith
I'm
3s are
telling you.
here.
Yeah, people go nuts for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
I like that.
That question just reminded me of Peter Pan.
What?
Because I remember the year that they said that Peter Pan was going to be like
Oh, right.
not discontinued, but like
The
In the
VHS.
vault. Going in the vault. Yeah.
yeah, going in the vault,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything Peter Pan all of a sudden just like
Sold out.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're
And
not gonna
then
show. Yes, I remember that.
Any Peter Pan, like, and then Disney Plus came out.
Yeah.
For $10, you can have Peter Pan
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
the month. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, that's it.
Very good.
That's it for
Good
the
topic.
what
That
would
was
happen.
good.
Topic.
Good
Yeah.
questions.
Mhm.
Okay.
You still got it, Chris. You still got it.
Hey, I've been practicing while
Hey.
you were away. You should have seen
It's
last week. It
true.
was horrible.
Chris holds us down.
So bad. I test my material before we go on.
Good.
Yeah. My wife doesn't understand what I'm saying. Do you guys have any shout outs? Want to send out?
No shout outs.
All right, that's cool. Sean, it was great having you back.
It's great being back, guys.
Yeah,
I will say I have great seeing you, great talking to you guys, and I have a big trip coming up soon that I'd like to maybe come back on and talk about at some point.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll invite you back.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
All right. That was a great show. Thank you, audience, for joining us once again. And you can download and listen to the Sneaker Podcast anywhere podcasts are broadcast. Maya, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram at potato.tato.
Potato. You can find our good friend Alvin at Mr. Q Mart and at Canada Got Soul. You can find Calby at Just Calby. Sean, remind the people where they can find you.
Oh, man. At SCollar23 and at OG Support Group.
Shout out to the OG Support Group. You can find myself at Christopher.Chun. Be sure to follow us at the Sneaker Podcast. Big shout out to our sponsors, Sneaker Logic and Quality. One love, all the sneakers. Peace.
Peace.